Music on YouTube for the live one. Check it out. Can I ask you a question though before I do?
Let's do it.
Okay, here's the thing, right? And tell me your name again, bro.
Jimmy.
Jimmy, me and Jimmy was rapping about this. I asked him for what his is, and this may take y'all down a rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? But what's your top 5 favorite MCs?
That's how the conversation started. Yep.
It basically, you know what I'm saying?
So look, wait. We gonna start with Jay.
Man.
Jay, give us your top 5, and we just gonna keep moving.
Of all time, dead
All
or alive.
time, dead or alive, top 5.
Come on, man. Vaughn coming first. You know, Smirk.
Oh, okay.
Smirk coming first.
Tell them about who.
Smirk
Who is that? Tell people don't know.
Lil Durk coming
Okay,
second.
come on, man. You gotta get a proper names.
Lou Ray out of Flint Town.
Wow.
Rio the Young OG. And RMC Mike. Them cats hard, man.
All underground. Go ahead, all underground MC.
Cool, Joe.
Wow.
Cool. Top 5 dead or alive.
Oh. Q. DMX.
There it is.
Oh, I forgot about Outkast, UGK.
Okay.
Both of them? What you just? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh, it's on you now.
My turn. Yay! I bet. Then I go 5 to 1. Oh shit, it's tougher when you do it like that. Rakim Allah. No, I'm sorry. Marshall Mathers.
Wow.
Rakim Allah. Freaking Nas. Pac, B.I.G. That's it.
Jimmy Jim.
That's it.
We'll say Pac, Biggie, Rakim. I'm gonna put my boy. I gotta put him there. Chuck D.
Yeah, Chuck D.
And my last one,
the dude.
I gotta go with X. I gotta put
Earl Simmons. Yeah. Rest in peace, man.
Man, there's so many I want to put in.
Right.
I feel
So
you.
let me spin the camera on myself so I can put my top 5.
Get it in there.
Let me see. My top. Right, I was gonna say Justin. Kick.
Right, kick
Don't
it
say
and
down.
shit.
He excluded himself.
Right,
Motherfucking
kick
video
it
popped
and
up on
The
my
rules,
shit yesterday.
the rules is you can't be here. So sorry, Judge. You can't be here. You out of this one.
You said dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
He living right now,
Dead or alive.
making crazy videos.
Okay, check this out. Let me see. Everybody and anybody that know me, I'm Nas first, and the only reason I'm Nas first because I heard Nas before I heard Biggie. You see what I'm saying?
Let's go. Okay.
So you know what I mean. That's the only reason I'm saying Nas first.
Wow.
Nas,
He number one. He number one to you?
Yeah. Nas is number one to me.
Okay.
Number one. Yeah, because y'all have to understand, man. You have to look past his bad beat.
But your life is in Nas' life, though.
You know what I'm saying? You say what?
Your lifestyle is in Nas' life.
Why you have to do that, man? Well, look, that's what I said. Why you have to do that, Cujo?
That's not a bad thing. Shit, that motherfucker. He living pretty fucking good to me.
Okay.
You living that good, Dave? Damn. You gotta like Esco?
No, sir. No, sir.
Nas ain't doing bad.
Right. At all. On no level. He living like Nas. That's a compliment, shit.
Nas big. Anybody that know me, Rakim, and I got a curveball that probably in the past 5 years that worked his way up in my book, Buster. I put Buster.
Oh yeah.
I put Buster in my top 5. Y'all,
Buster
because,
Bust. He's so
man,
man.
if y'all listen to Buster,
He the truth.
and
For real.
And this last one too,
For real.
is my guy. Raekwon. Raekwon.
Woo!
Raekwon
the chef. What?
Okay, hold up.
I
We
picked
can't
all
stop.
Queensbridge.
We can't
niggas,
stop
but
right
I
there.
picked all
Yeah.
Queensbridge.
We can't stop right there because there's niggas that love East Coast music in here, including you.
But see, now,
Hold on, wait,
let me do my top 5 West Coast.
No. We can't do
No, it's top 5 overall.
Let's do it like
Fuck
this.
that,
Let's do
Dave.
it
Who's
like
your
this.
top 5
Oh, well, Ice
overall?
Cube.
Hold on, wait. Let's do it like this.
Oh, he didn't give a real
Let
top 5.
him go. This is my best one.
Who the top 5 spitters, like right now? Like in this day and age, period.
Oh, okay.
Right now?
Spitters. I'm talking about top 5
Okay, give me a time
spitters.
frame.
All time.
Give me a year
You
span.
said right
5
now,
years?
2015 to
right now.
2024.
Okay, past 10 years.
right
Past
now.
10. Let's say past 10 years.
10 years.
2014 to 2024.
I'm out. Thank you, Dave.
All right. I'll let you
I appreciate that.
Now you might want to hear some of these.
I don't get
Say that. Say that.
That's all I
Simba.
can say, bro. That's
Also,
that's high five
my
right
number
there.
6 for me for my top 5, LL Cool J. all
LL Cool J, baby. Yes, sir. Honorable
Simba
mention.
giving that heat.
You need to listen to JID too then.
Yeah, JID. Yeah, yeah.
But
J-
Simba ain't.
Hey, listen.
He from the West Coast. He from Oakland.
Sci-Hi the Prince.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
It's a lot of
38
burners out
steps.
here. Yeah, it's a lot of burners out here.
Benny the Butcher.
Right, we're here. Check this out, y'all. Let me just spin this camera
Let's get
around.
to the business.
We're going to get back to it. It is after 5, not quite 7, on a Sunday. So y'all know what it is. Hustle Different Podcast. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in right now. Before I get started, I want to send a super duper happy birthday out to my guy Jimmy. My other brother Jimmy. I got my other brother Jimmy here.
Appreciate it, bro.
Jimmy, y'all, Papa Bubble. It was his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday from all of us.
Happy birthday,
Yeah,
brother.
baby. Look at this. What? You got to spin it on him, right?
We lost him. He lost.
All right, well, here. That one on them? On him? On who? Oh, yeah, I might. Yeah, I got Uncle Jeff. Oh, yeah, here. I ain't gonna So check this out. We
we
in
got
the
2 more
building.
brothers, too.
It's your boy Gray. And sitting across from me, as always, Jay the Historian. Our fashion guy on the scene, everywhere, the historian. Jay Ali to y'all
What's
that's been
up?
knowing them for 10 years plus.
What's up, man?
What's going on, Jay? How you doing, bro?
That's the
How you doing?
No, we
that's
doing
that's
it,
that's
man.
that's the
You know
pimp
we
from
doing
the STL. That's
Right,
the
for real.
315 pimp.
Come on now.
That's
Hey.
a 314-773 nigga.
Oh, okay.
314, 312.
Oh, you throw back.
312
312
then.
nigga. My bad. My
And
bad.
then we got Cujo in the building,
What's happening?
a.k.a. Joe Jackson, the one that...
Dance, Michael, dance.
Exactly. He the one that got the belt. He keep a belt on him. A.K.A.
I'm done, man.
Cujo.
I'm done on that one. I'm sorry.
Hey, look. Hey, y'all. And y'all already know our brother. He's been here and he's going to be here as many times as
Yes, sir.
he can open his schedule.
Yes, sir.
Our brother Jimmy Moten in the building. Y'all. Come on.
I'm always out here.
Come on, man. Come on.
Shout out.
That's our brother, man. Our brother.
I'm
Come
out
on.
here.
Come on. So, look. We gonna go ahead, y'all. We've been messing around, playing around, man. But y'all know how our show go. That's why y'all love us so much. What you looking for? You need a lighter? Oh.
Hey, man, I'm quitting up in here, man. What these cats? Love them to death.
Hey, this is what we do, man. The show, this is where you come and unwind. This is not where you come to get uptight. Y'all been reading all them,
Dude,
all
what's
over
up?
the internet, all that
Oh,
upset
boy.
stuff and all that, man. This is where you come and listen to some fun stuff, some stuff you need to know. This is like the unofficial news. This is where you come get the news that the news don't want to give you. And this is where we at. And speaking of the news, my brother Jimmy, y'all, was on Channel 4.
Yes, sir.
Out here talking to the people, man, expressing himself, man, giving his message to the youth, giving his message to the future, man, helping these guys miss these pitfalls. And with that being said, man, I'm going to have my brother Jimmy just let y'all know what's going on. Jimmy, tell him what happened and, tell him what was happening and how did you get that opportunity to get out there and talk to the people, man?
Brother Clark,
Okay.
Mr. Clark, call me, say, hey.
Shout out to James.
No,
Shout out
James
to
Clark.
James, man.
Oh, yeah, shout out.
Originally for Better Family Life,
Yeah, from Better Family.
but
Yeah.
he's Urban League now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yes, sir.
He called me and say, hey, somebody
Oh,
looking
yeah.
to talk to you. She wanted to talk to his gang member, and I told Mr. Clark I ain't out. He was like, Mo, I thought you ain't never out. I keep telling you I didn't join her. I didn't join in St. Louis. This is a whole different thing. So we got to talking about, he wanted me to go talk to, get on there, talk about the gang stuff and what's going on in the city. And I really didn't want to do it because, like I told the lady, if I couldn't tell the truth, I know y'all gonna edit it out, So that's how that came.
Smart
about.
man.
I did it. It wasn't for the glory. It was for the kids, to get them to understand
What you mean by that?
your action. When you get that reaction, you see what I'm saying? You can act, but if you react, that's gonna be the problem. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I was just telling, hey, I walk with 5 felonies every day. I got 5 felonies. It ain't. I can mess up one time, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I came home, I walked away. I walked away when I came home. I walked away.
So when you say you walked away,
Yeah.
like, and I'm asking this question to young cats, because you'll be an OG for me. You know what I'm saying? Like we not that far in age, but at the same time, most of my OGs wasn't far from my age.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You was just before me. You knew more than I knew. You taught me what you knew, and I might have overtook you. I might have, whatever it may have been.
Right.
True.
Right.
But when you say you walked away, can you explain the trifold of what that means? Because it's a multiple situation. Am I right or wrong?
You're right. I walked away. I walked away, when I came home to nothing.
How long you go?
I ain't do nothing but a punk ass 120. As they call it. They say it's a punk ass 120. You didn't do no time.
So your 120 made your life a 360.
No, the 120 didn't make my life a 360. When I came home, made my life a 360. And let's put this out there. I went to jail for a motherfucker. Love him to death. May my brother rest in peace. I came home to nothing. When I came home to nothing, I got jammed. A whole situation where it's both of us. You decide to stop somewhere else and get out and go see a chick. So I had to leave with
All the shit.
because we supposed to been going to drive. Let's put it like this. This old. My case is 30 years old, so we going way back. So I get jammed. I go to jail. No money on no books. Only money came was from my grandfather. One time, my grandfather said, "You get one time." When he sent me $100, guess how much I got out that $100? $5. When you owe restitution, if it ain't paid before you get out, anything somebody send you, they take it. They only leave you $5. So if I say, Jim, send me a couple of hundred. I send you a couple of hundred. You see that couple of hundred, but when you get your money, it says $5. Because whatever you owe in restitution, you got to pay that back. So let me get back. When I came home, had nothing. I was bouncing house to house, still hanging with the same brother that I went to jail for.
So how that happen?
How I got jammed?
No. How
How when I came home?
my hand?
The bottle of tequila.
Oh, my
Right
bad.
there.
I thought the nigga said, how you open the bottle? I said, my hand. Shit, what the fuck you mean?
Hey, y'all got to excuse me.
Hey, Jimmy.
It's hilarious.
Hey, Jimmy, man, I got a question for you. I can answer Cujo
Okay,
question. I got a
okay.
deep question for you.
Okay.
Yeah, but explain the trifold. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I gang bang. You know what I mean? But keep it honest. I was more of a hustler than a gang banger, right? So I understood the paper. Then I went to a county school at the same time.
Right.
Right. So when I come on the block, I ain't sell crack because that shit was in my family, and I know what it feel like to come home to a crackhead. So crack wasn't my
Shit,
thing.
my mom was crackhead too.
Like, we all got one in our
Why
family.
I'm
You know what I mean?
sure it is true.
But for me, it was just more so like so gang banging. And I had so much money. Went to Cali. Thought I was finna do a real big gang banging shit, and it was a whole different ball game. And I wasn't built for that.
Now, 10 years old. I ain't gonna say his name. I met a blood from the valley. Anybody that know me, been knowing me since I was a kid, every time you see me, I kept on nothing but red. That's true story. This is true. I met him one day going to another brother that was older than me house. That's who he was getting his shit from. He say, "Hey, every time I see you, blood, you got on red." I don't know what the hell he said. I'm thinking he talking about, family, just, I don't know what the fuck. 3 weeks later, I was in the jungle.
Rolling 20.
All I know is everybody say they seen the movie, Training Day. I come in, I'm seeing this shit for real.
Me too.
When I mean like, I'm from St. Louis. Regardless, we get it in, but the shit I'm seeing where the whole motherfucking complex is nothing but bloods. You got motherfuckers up on the roof doing all this shit and motherfuckers telling, hey, we got some, all the time he say, hey, we got somebody new. He telling him, clapping his hands, hey, who. I can't never say I got in. I would never say it. It's 2 ways in. Some people think it's 3 or 4 ways. It's 2 ways in that motherfucker. And you know, you the midnight, you know what it is. But I joined, and I didn't join because of gangbanging. I joined because of the loyalty and the money that I seen that this dude was bringing into somebody else's hand, and kept it a buck with him all the time, even though this man was fucking up this man money. Jeezy talking about 15, he was giving them for this. You know, nobody believes that. Believes this story.
That's a factual thing.
Okay. Did all that, came back
they
to
don't see the person, they see the program.
Yeah. I did all that. Came back to St. Louis. Nobody knew I was banging. But I kept on the red. How they found out that I was banging when Page Academy got into it with my blood partners, Maurice and them. All the time, Page and Academy, we grew up together. We went to school together. We went to the clubs together. This is before Colors. When Colors came out, it broke the whole city apart.
I've said this on the show months.
You on your stage.
First in.
That's
Bro,
when it
when we
started.
walked into the Colors movie, Cujo,
I was there.
Jay, what I'm saying is, y'all, it was a line.
I was there.
100
That
people, and I'm
motherfucker
not
went all the way
exaggerating.
to the Metro
100
Link.
people in line. Now you standing right here, Jimmy. I don't know you.
Yeah,
You
right.
right in front of me.
Right.
You right in front of me with your partners. I'm right here with my partners. We cool. We ain't had no problem. My people ain't saying none of your people.
Let me see it.
Going in the movie. But by the time motherfuckers was coming out the movie, we saw that Harsh
Everybody
Ferry.
chose their side.
See, we saw that Harsh Ferry. Motherfuckers was busting out the exit in the parking lot. What up, blood? What up, cuz? And me and my partners was sitting around like, ain't no way this is happening.
See, y'all-
and out of that
y'all-
percentage of people, I guess we was in the minor percentage because we was like this, like,
See, y'all was older than me. Y'all was in
I
cars.
can't
I
believe
rode the
these
motherfucking
people
Metro.
are
How old are you?
choosing gang
I'm 40
over
I
this
just turned
movie.
47.
Yeah, I'll be 52
Wait,
this year.
it's a movie called New Jersey Drive.
Hold
You know
on.
why it didn't come to St. Louis? Because they knew
We was gonna
what
do
was
the same
gonna
thing.
happen.
But
If
this
y'all
the
ever
thing
seen
though.
New Jersey
Like, y'all was
Drive,
in
yeah.
cars, bro.
Right.
Like I was on the bus.
Right.
When what's that nigga name? The Crip nigga?
Rocky.
When Rocket
Oh yeah,
did
Rocket
the
don't
drive-by,
smoke and
when
Rocket
did
don't
the
drink.
drive-by, I never forget when Rocket did the drive-by. We went about 25 deep from the neighborhood. Because back then we still had hoods, right? We ain't had, it wasn't i.e. gang sets. It was just niggas. We from Walnut Park.
Right, we from
But see,
whatever.
from Captain
that's a whole,
Cook.
homie. Hold on one second. See, that's another thing when I say about I had to tell these youngins. When we came up before the gang banging, you couldn't step on 20th if you wasn't from fucking 20th.
No, nigga.
And I'm talking about
You
you
wasn't
could
coming
be
no
from,
Kings Highway in Lily.
Yeah,
you
you-
wasn't coming nowhere
yeah.
past.
Yeah, you had to know
Yeah.
back then. That's just like our boy by the park. I ain't got to mention his name. You had to know somebody to come over there. That's just like any block from back any
You
of
gotta
these
be
blocks.
introduced.
Yeah, you even if you moved over there, you wasn't
gon-
born and
nah,
raised.
If you move over here, nigga, you finna fight.
Yeah, you gonna-
But
you
you ain't
gonna
from
find out.
over here.
You finna
It
find
don't
out.
make you from over
You
here,
gonna
nigga.
find out.
Period, point blank. We going in the alley right in front of Brown Shoe Company, nigga. You about to get your ass whooped. And then we gonna play court after.
But see, here's the thing, man, about like we was talking about my situation. You understand? When I came home, man, it was I really didn't too much talk about this story. I didn't too much tell nobody how I got set up, how a motherfucker that
You got put on.
no, not the person that put me on, not the person who I was jamming with was
You
five.
got jammed up.
Not even the person that was in the car with me that got out and did what he did. He didn't get me jammed up. The least motherfucker that we expected already had told them people because he got caught the week before I got jammed. He was a drug dealer, became a crackhead.
So you talking early late show days?
Come on, man, you don't want me to go there, man. You don't even want me.
Jim, let me ask you a
Our
quick
story the
question.
same.
Hey Jim, let me ask you a quick question.
Yes, sir, I'm listening.
So, you know, you got. I don't want to hear the rest of that.
Right.
You got past that. Tell me how difficult. Explain to the viewers and explain to us how difficult it is for you now. Because we are where we are now. You know
How hard?
I'm y'all same age.
Right.
You know, I'm not young. I'm y'all same
Right.
age. How difficult is it for you to walk in stride, man, nowadays, knowing that you was affiliated with the one, and knowing that, like I don't know what kind of temperament you have, but if somebody try you, how difficult is it for you to be like, man, you know what, I ain't even gonna. You know
I ain't the same person, bro. I ain't that same person. See what I was just saying. Your action is a reaction. You understand what I'm saying? So if somebody said something to me, my reaction was to go. And then while I'm sitting in the jail or something, or sitting back doing this 24 hours, I'm sitting back thinking, why your dumb ass just do that? Because what you should have done was, instead of making him an enemy, y'all should have discussed that first. Even though he came to me crazy. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm non-confrontational, man. I don't do good in the middle because I lose it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not good, so I walk away now. You understand what I'm saying? I walk away. You know what I'm saying? That you might say, oh, just like they say, oh, he a pretty boy. He never been about that life. He ain't never. You don't know me. You understand what I'm saying? That means you don't know me. You can say whatever you want to say about Jimmy. But I have been in this city. This whole city has fucking raised me. I'm from the West, Central and Wales. Even though my grandfather grew up on 4921 Terry, everybody say you from the, that was my grandfather's house, bro. When I left 4921 Terry and moved to the West Side, it wasn't no BODs. It wasn't none of that. It was the West Side mob. It wasn't no Bloods. It was Blackstone Key Mafia and all that type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? When I went in Ford Middle School, school, and stood in that playground, I'm from over this way, Hickey, Benton, Lexington. I heard about the West. Here come Aloysius, Jesse, Dorsey, all them. This for the BODs. It's like 30 of them. The dude on the Monkey Boys, I remember this like this yesterday. This how I met all them. The dude on the Monkey Boys kept fucking with me. And I was a quiet ass dude. I was laid back. I said, I don't know none of these. My family ain't here. I'm by myself. Kept fucking with me. He came off the Monkey Boys. I went up the Monkey Boys. He was standing on the Monkey Boys just like this. Said, yo, punk ass motherfucker, whoop-de-whoop. I turned around, seen all them coming. I'm finna make an example out of you. I came off the Monkey Boys and snapped his whole arm. This true story, bro. They walked over like, damn, dog, what's up? We was just coming to check you out. Why you? I thought he was with y'all. That nigga ain't with us. Got cool with them ever since then. You know what I'm saying? We used to fight against Washington Middle. My partner went to Southwest High School. This like a brother to me. He was talking, saying, man, I remember, you went to Ford, didn't you? I said, yeah. I mean, we used to fight you motherfuckers. I was one of them because I was hanging with them. You know what I'm saying? So, for me to come, as your question is, for me to come from where I'm at right now today, I'm blessed. Because I got to do things a lot of y'all didn't do. Y'all might have did more than me. I got to see this world from the road, bro. I drove trucks for 26 years. I got to see this world from the street, not a plane. And it's totally different. You know? So I met different type of people that changed my atmosphere on a lot of things. Plus I had people ladies that was in the neighborhood, every time I used to walk down the street, look, Jimmy, come here. What I do, Miss Becker? Miss Debbie, what's going on? Let me talk to you. Come in the house, they'd pull out that Bible, anoint my head right here and pray for me before I went up on that hill. That's the people that were there for me when I came home. It wasn't y'all. And I'm not saying to put y'all in the category, it wasn't my age. It was the people from period I go. From the older generation that's that's like in her 80s and 90s, 60s and stuff like that, that changed my lifestyle. Because every time I would walk down the street, I could walk through the neighborhood, it'd be a lady, Jimmy, your ass is down there doing, bring your ass here. Or Rip would see me, rest in peace, Rip, I love you to death. Every time I came out, Jimmy, let me talk to you. And it'd be Rip, Mr. Beckham, and two other, the family. Sit right there on the steps. I'd be like, Rip, I gotta get up to here. No, I said, sit your ass right here. Jimmy, what the fuck was you down there doing?
What's your age at this time?
Man, I wasn't even in high school yet. I wasn't even in probably fresh in the, probably on my way 6th, 7th grade.
So just in my brain. So you going from, like motherfuckers don't know St. Louis really had a whole lot of players. That's why I call it Hustle City. So you fell in the middle of the gangster and the player time frame. Am I correct?
When the cars was getting blown up around here.
Yes, sir.
My era.
Yeah, when the cars was getting blown up. See, a lot of guys don't know about them 80s.
See, like
when
the
the cars was
interesting
going
thing
up
for me
over here.
is like that's my big bro right there.
Right.
But he always been on the player side. Always.
But see something about.
Well, let me just finish what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I say that because every nigga in my life that I like that made me be able to have an understanding, like, nigga, this gangster shit might not be for you. Right? Don't get me wrong, I got my gangster shit in, but at the same time, it'd be like, soon as some shit happen, it'd be their ass. Hey, man.
That's how I am.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
That's how I am.
falling in the middle of that,
But see,
that mentality had to be way different.
Right. But see, I figured out, it took me out, I ain't gonna even lie, it took me 30 years, man. It took me 30 years to figure out what was my purpose here. God put me for a purpose here to study the game and study these streets. To study every hood. I done been to every hood that a lot of niggas couldn't go in with all my red on. I'm talking about different sets that you could not walk on, bro. It wouldn't happen. Because I knew this Crip guy that ran it. You couldn't do it. I knew it ain't about what you know, it's who you know. And I done been in places and then seen things in this city that can get me killed. And it wasn't there that I was there for just to be there, just to bullshit around. I was a kid. They used to say, "Look, Jimmy, get your ass down the street." My daddy, big bro, he know who I'm talking about. Hey, man, if y'all don't make my son bring his ass back up here from coming around this corner, hanging out with y'all, all the time I didn't know I was there to study. I wasn't there to sell dope. I wasn't there to gang bang. I was there to study what was going on in this city, actually. And it took me 30 years to figure it out, to sit back and write this book and throw the whole book away. But to read it and to understand, like, damn, Jimmy, you was 5 and 6 years old. You was seeing shit. My first key out, it was wrapped up in a piece of a bag like this, tan with a dark brown polo horse on it, tied in the string. When they opened it up, I'm probably about 8 or 9 years old. I said, damn, that's got glass in it. No, son, that's Peruvian flake. I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm seeing this shit. I'm seeing niggas getting.
Jason.
What's up, my brother? I'm seeing so much shit, and then
Uncle Jeff.
to put it in a long story short, man, I seen so much shit that when I came home, and my boy said, look up my son, he said, when niggas started glorifying snitching, when niggas started glorifying niggas that snitched on motherfuckers, hold on, bro, you was the same brother told me, nigga, you better not never snitch.
So
My son, D.
you giving me something. So
It's all in the same, look
hold up, wait.
Okay.
So in the midst of my growing up, right? Now keep in mind, I'm a colors baby,
Okay.
right? It was a point before the colors time, the niggas was glorifying snitching.
No.
You wrong for that one, bro.
No, I'm asking.
No, he's asking.
No, I'm asking.
no, no, no.
I'm not understanding.
No, sir.
I'm not understanding. I'm not knowing.
Listen,
I'm
the era I came up in. If you told on a motherfucker, You ain't
He's
gonna
out
be
of here. Yeah, I love
Yeah, that's
it.
the era.
That's what I
We're
know.
here. Well, I got this airspace for a minute. Hey, y'all, we had, you know how the Hustle Different podcast is. We are organic. Have anybody come in anytime. Hey, check it this job. We got a special guest. Y'all see the New York Yankees hat on his head over there. So I'm going to let this man go into who he is. Come on, baby. Tell him. Here, man. Man, y'all, because everybody on my picture was like, who is the dude in the motherfucker?
I'm sorry.
Who the motherfucker in that pink on the picture? Who the motherfucker in the pink on the picture? Hey, yeah, I had people all in. Who the nigga in the pink on the picture? Tell him who you are, baby. Talk to him.
What up, y'all? My name is Montego Rebel. How y'all doing?
What's going on? Tell them what show you from and what time your show come on, and tell them where they need to check for you at.
I'm part of a podcast called The Motherfucking Show every Sunday at 7 o'clock. I'm also an artist with Born Ready Black 300 Music Group, formerly known as Supreme Team, with Zeus, a.k.a. Rucker Puff.
Oh, okay, yeah. Shout out to Rucker Puff. Shout out.
Yeah, Fat Boy.
Shout out.
I'm a business owner. I own a sock company called Soul Expression Socks, where we create custom socks to match any sneaker, outfit, any idea you got in your head. I put it on socks.
You can make it happen on side?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So talk to him. This one here? Oh, look, I got mine on. I'm thinking I'm jamming. Okay, check this out. So I caught him off camera, y'all. We was talking, and Jimmy, you was talking, and he said basically his story is very, very similar to your story. You know what I'm saying?
I was listening to
You
what
know,
he
he was
was
over
saying,
there, he was talking about it. So, you know what I'm saying? In what ways, you know, over hearing his conversation, in what ways do you feel like y'all got the same, you know, y'all had the same?
Just what he was saying, from what I caught when I walked in about, you know, the prison situation, and I mean, because I've done that, been to the feds, and you know, my thing was on the East Coast, so you know, it was a different type of ball game, same game.
So you from New York?
I was born here.
Born here, moved to New York?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
Born in New York.
Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
How long were you there?
718.
When did you come back to this spot?
I left St. Louis when I was like 11. I'm 46 now.
When you come back here?
How long you been back?
What, 6 years?
Oh, wow.
No, not 6 years. About 8 years.
Oh, wow. Okay, so the majority of the time you lived up there on the East Coast.
Yeah.
What is your joint while we talking?
But go ahead.
That's what's up, family.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
I'm just
So
asking.
as far as like, you know, what he was saying is, as far as New York went from when the time you were living there, it wasn't a big Crip and Blood thing. Y'all were more neighborhood.
Now, see, this is the
Talk to
thing.
me,
Like
talk
when
to me.
when I moved to New York, the neighborhood that I was from, we were all Bloods in that neighborhood. So that's how I grew up.
Oh, wow.
So when I moved to New York, I'm wearing red flannels. I'm wearing Ben Davis, Dickies.
Ben Davis, baby.
They didn't know what the fuck none of that was. They used to call me a Bama.
They thought you were Alabama.
They just called you a Bama because it's country, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Plus how I talk. So
But you come from St. Louis back
yeah,
then. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they didn't know what a Crip of Blood was in New York. And now we're talking like, this is probably like 92 at the time, right? So only thing they knew about Crip and Bloods is if they saw like South Central colors or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They had no clue.
OG Bobby Johnson.
Cause Jim was on then.
No, they wasn't. Listen.
Jim got on in 96.
They weren't
95.
screaming that blood shit.
Okay. 95.
No way.
Those King Tone.
They
King Tone
didn't.
magazines.
Them niggas didn't bring that set to New York until 95.
Okay.
I was there in 92.
Gotcha.
See, I'm going back.
You know what I'm saying? So they had no clue. They had no clue what none of that was.
So when did the Blood and Crip thing? Were you there when the Blood and Crip thing kind of bled over?
Yeah. 95. Summer 95.
What was that like though? Like just
It was
just
retarded.
In what way though? Like
Because they had
New York niggas different.
first of all, they didn't understand it. So
This man from New York, Jeff. Can we let him tell his New York thing?
Yeah, put your
you from
motherfucking
here?
hand down.
You from here?
Yeah, put your hand down.
like I said,
what's your
95.
turn?
You from
95.
here? Jeff, come on, sit down.
So
So-
Montego, was it more?
Come on,
it
sit
was
down.
No,
like-
man, he gonna take the
was
shit
it-
over. I
hold
want
on,
to hear my man.
Was it more like Cruise? It was
You
more
a
like
fucking
Cruise.
lie.
See in New York, it was more like they had like like gangs called like the Warriors. Decepticons. You know what I'm saying?
Purple
Shice
City,
Meisters.
So how you
Shit
see
like
that shit
that.
coming
What was
from
the
St. Louis
the
blood
other guys?
neighborhood?
What was them other guys? The Angels.
Yeah,
The-
Angels.
yeah.
What was that like just seeing that type of shit coming from the show me with blood mentality?
To me, it was stupid.
They shit was stupid.
Yeah, because I
Was it
know
organized, though?
because
I'm just out of curiosity. Was it organized?
yeah.
See, like
But the same politics that you would have in
any other city?
LA and St. Louis gang culture, it was the same politics with Decepticons and
But
you
when
know
the
what I
Bloods
mean?
and Crips came, they ain't had that no more.
It was never meant for that to be that.
Wow, that's crazy.
It was never meant
Because like for us,
and sex,
right,
money, murder. That's Jersey shit.
like
that's
for
Jersey
us,
shit.
Like for us, like when Colors came out, and I'm from Walnut Park, right? Kings Highway and Lillian side though. So in my neighborhood, most of the niggas lived in the 4-9 area, the bad area. That was where most of us was from, right? I went to Mark Twain. We got into it with Geraldine since I was in the fucking first grade. So we fighting there because it was 90 of them niggas and then it was 11 of us coming from the small side. Our side, the sports side, where niggas play football. It's a baseball field, football field, projects, right? So we kind of stuck together and we didn't get along with the projects because they thought we had too much money. So we fighting them every week. We play court, we fighting. We play baseball, we fighting.
Right.
We play football, we fighting, right?
Right.
So when the gangs came, the projects turned into Grape Street. We all turned into Bloods, right? But at the same time, we had a cohesiveness.
Which project?
The the Plaza. It was called the Plaza, behind the high rise,
Cause
right there by Royal Knights football field.
okay.
I grew up right there. Three
You see,
houses down.
the time that I spent in New York though, I got off of that. I wasn't
Off of the
even.
blood shit.
Yeah, it was about the paper. It was about money.
See, and I guess I relate with you on that time frame because, like I said, like I was a paper nigga. I went to Kirkwood. I played football. I was cold.
Now, if I was surrounded by that constantly,
then
it'd have been that.
See the difference.
But in New York, like I said, that shit didn't pop and start hitting until '95.
So let me ask this question. This is all four of us sitting right here because Dave wouldn't even fit into this question, right? With the gangster shit that we lived in our lives, and it ain't no level to the word that I'm using as far as gangster, right? Because everybody, you know what you did and you know what you fucking didn't do.
Right.
When I'm asking this question saying, how did that shit propel you to be the man you are today?
It fucked me up, be honest with you.
So the man you are today, you feel like the shit that happened then fucked you up today.
It prevented me from being who I wanted to be.
Say that.
That's deep.
Tell me that.
Yeah, because
Tell me that.
like I played ball, bro.
But I want
And-
everybody to
and-
answer. So like, tell me what that is.
I was greater than what I was. I knew that. But I had circumstances that forced me to be and turn into who I was.
That's deep.
I was going to school, playing ball and all that. I would go to school, come home, cook up a quarter key, go outside and do my thing. I was put in that position.
But knowing you could ball though.
Yeah, I was, bro, yeah. Caught a case, lost the scholarship.
We on the same. I told you we alike
I
more than
mean-
you think. Tell me.
I gotta.
You want me to ask it again or you know?
No, I gotta say, I gotta agree with him. It fucked my whole life up. Gave me PTSD, bro. It fucked me up to see.
It made you more active.
No, it didn't make me more active. It made me more. As let me. How can I put this? As I say, as my favorite rapper, and I'm gonna say this. He said when I realized what he said, it's 10 rules to the game, but I share with you too. No niggas gonna hate you for whatever you do. I remember what my pop told me. I always sat back and remember what my pops told me. You know what I'm saying? But like he said, I fucked up everything. I was playing football for summer. We went undefeated.
So you played with Jamel.
I played with Ronnie Ringo and all. Where Ronnie Ringo was in the
Jamel
class.
Holloway played.
Ronnie Ringo and them was the class that won the state championship.
And then Jamel Holloway.
I was on the B team. We went undefeated.
That was Jamel Holloway,
Yeah,
then,
and
right?
nah, I think Jamel was a grade ahead of me. I played with the B team. So what you call
I know Ryan.
Darius Purris, if I'm pronouncing his name right. He played for Sumner.
Yeah.
That's who I looked at because I played running back like he did. But I had my whole life was set up, bro. It was set up to the point where, and this is how my life was set up. My brother's a cop. He's an FBI. He's feds. My real brother.
Coach Walls, was that Coach Walls?
It was Coach Walls, but I had Jimmy then.
Yeah, okay.
Coach Walls was there, Mr. Perry, all of them was there, but Jimmy was my coach. Okay. But this was my life. This is how it was set up. My brother knew he was going to be a cop. I supposed to be a fireman. Had all the plugs. When I mean plugs, as soon as I graduate, academy, everything. Everything. That whole term from running them streets when I caught that felony killed every fucking thing. See, a lot of you young guys don't understand. When you get a Class A felony, it never leaves. You can't get it expunged. The only way you can get it expunged when you die. You can't, in Missouri state statute, you cannot get a Class A expunged. So, for the 30 years that I ain't been in trouble, I got 5 felonies. I got second-degree drug trafficking when I got caught September the 1st in 93. My daughter was born August the 5th in 93. I got caught September the 1st in 93. I fell up under the old law when Hillary Clinton signed that bill. Anything over 2 grams hard is automatic, either with drug. Yeah, anything over 2 grams, automatic hard. What I got caught with, I knew I was done. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm basically saying is
less than 7.5 to 10.
Everything that I had planned for me, that case right there altered me. Like I said, for second-degree drug trafficking, then they charged me second-degree drug trafficking in 94 where I pleaded out in 94. I got 2 counts, felony of child support. Okay? The last
look at Jay.
Listen. No, this the
chill,
hold
Jay.
on.
Chill, Jay.
Listen. This the last one gonna kill you. I got a felony for driving a commercial vehicle with my commercial license suspended in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It cost me $10,000 to get out, and they took my CDL license for 5 years. What? So what I mean, I'm gonna pass it over to you, or Dave. I'm gonna pass it to you. But what I'm saying is, what he said to alter what I did from the drug game, alter my whole motherfucking life on down the line.
And that shit still follows you to this day.
That's just like if I get jammed up.
They have to.
If the feds, if I get caught by the feds, they gonna go by my guideline. They gonna look at my background and say, "Oh no, bro, we finna give you a dude."
Hey, I want you to answer that too. And then after that, I got one question. I'm done. Wait, no, bro.
I'm saying, my man's. I just wanted to eat. I just try. Since we got a different perspective. No, go ahead.
No, because I need because
do what you do.
Like what people. Let me say this, bro. Like what motherfuckers don't really know about Jay Ali. Like to most motherfuckers from St. Louis, it'd be like this nigga came out of nowhere, right? Because unless you know him, you gonna feel like this nigga just came out of nowhere, like a motherfucking clown at a party, right? But it ain't nothing like that. Solid ass man do a lot of great shit with his personal self, right? But at the same time, this nigga got a background. Right? And he's so 100 with it. And the reason I know this is because of this, right? He come from organization. We don't know nigga in this room know nothing about what organization is. His gang affiliation, neighborhood, whatever the fuck, whatever part of the country you from, however you phrase that shit, right? But he knew what he was gonna do, what he wasn't gonna do, and he is too smart to let that shit ride. And I want to know what his shit is. I want the people to know what his shit is. Like, how did you come from that? Cause you a Far Color hustler, right?
No, I'm far from 4CH. That's like
Vice Lord?
That's like West Side.
Shit,
That's like
that is Vice Lord.
Yeah, that's
Now,
North
Far Corner
Side.
hustler and Vice Lord two
4-
totally
4CH
different things, man.
was different guys, man. I grew up.
They
in the
all
city.
got black people
Hey, look.
tendencies.
Look, I grew up in the city of St. Louis. I was born in the city of St. Louis, man.
Come on, give it to him, Jay. Give it to him.
I always kept a low pro, man. I always went to school. I was surrounded by gang members, okay? Real members when it was very dangerous in the early 90s.
When you go to Chicago.
I was so, watch it, I'm gonna give it to you. I was so involved. My parents, man, kept me so involved in school. I was doing so many different things that I didn't have a lot of time to get involved. But I did find time to get affiliated. I came up with so much discipline because a lot of my family is from the city of Chicago. More specifically, Inglewood, Woodlawn, East Chicago, etc. So I grew up with guys, man. Rest in peace to my uncle, man, Alvin, man. Rest in peace to a lot of real G's. I grew up with guys, man, that were always older than me and always looked out for me. And I grew up around those kind of conversations, those tuilages, those hierarchies that always taught me that you have to be more logical in your thinking, how you move and how you operate. Everybody don't need to know what you're doing. You don't have to try to be hard. You can be whatever you want to be and then still be who you are. Davey and them, man, in the malls, I ain't have a lot of money. I didn't grow up balling or nothing like that. But I always had people in my life every step of the way that was able to open up doors. And if it wasn't a door to open, they'll slide that window open for me, man. You know what I'm saying? So the discipline that came with that, I was on the card.
That shit was a ball.
They already understood that I was on the card, but they already understood that, look, you do what you do. So my thing was with the ladies. I'm in the neighborhood, but I ain't have to be other neighborhood. You know what I mean? Just like my family Jimmy just said, I was able to go to the Cochran, the Peabody, Carsport Village, the Blue Mile, all these different neighborhoods, and I was able to operate because the young ladies that I was dating, they brothers was the man then. That's when they can red light a lot of the nonsense. I'm wearing red in the Cochran, and them cats wanted to tear my head off. I'm hooping at the Cochran Center. You know what I'm saying? But I started abiding by what they say. Okay, y'all say y'all like blue and go down. I bought me a Rams jersey, but I still have a little red stripe going across it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what y'all say. I was playing games. I was a comedy dude. I didn't look dangerous. I just grew a beard, man, over the past 5 years. I ain't had no hair on my face, family. So for us,
I'm thinking he bullshit though. He's serious. Damn.
For us to beat on him, man, we ain't even gaining nothing. I was in you named a lot of big names, man. Right. I know all them people that you named. Yeah. And I can say some other names back. They was solid. What I'm gonna say, my homeboy Clyde stayed on Terry, rest in peace. To Clyde, man. He passed Terry and Goodfellow.
He was on
the other side of the 5800 block of Terry, right through there. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy Ali. If I take that, man, it was deep. I knew all them.
See, niggas like y'all scared me.
I didn't have to.
You know what?
I'm gonna end it off there.
Go ahead.
And man, the Chicago thing, it was some real G's that I was with because everything was under one at first. They didn't break the six. They broke the six. It was all. Everybody was together. Everybody was together like a family, and that's what it was until everybody started going their own separate ways. But when I met back up with Davey, he was like, man, I was actually working on the documentary from there, and I'm gonna end it right here. Davey say, man, come on, man, this hustle different thing. I say, man, let's do this. You know, I ain't got nothing. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I understand hierarchy, discipline. I understand structure. I understand wisdom, knowledge, understanding.
That's Jay the
love,
historian,
life, liberty. That's
But
all 6 pillars.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
See, you got that hustle. You got that
Chicago
hustle.
niggas so different because they got so much organization, bro.
That hustle, man.
Like, listen,
See, that's gonna spin. We gonna spin that question up. See, as far as y'all understand, man. Everybody here know I'm a dope fiend for New York shit. I had to look. I had the opportunity to go to New York. It was on some music stuff. This before St. Louis was popping. I was with a record label, and we was finna do our shit. We was ahead of our time. We went out to Master Disc out in Manhattan. See, you know what I'm talking about. Went in, hooked up with Tony Dorsey. You know what I'm saying? He know all true. We went out there. We jumped in a minivan. 7 of us drove from St. Louis. This before GPS. This before MapQuest. This we straight had a map.
J6.
Hey, look, we took a wrong turn.
Coming up on that motherfucker right now, bro.
Hey, look, and you know,
I
you
think
took
this
a wrong
won't be it.
turn. We almost ended up in Pittsburgh. So we had to reroute ourselves back and go out another highway. But we ended up going to New York, man. And what I saw in New York was you could tell like people wasn't hanging together, but they was New York. You get what I'm saying? It was 5, it was like 6 or 7 of us, and we this back in the day, fresh out the cleaners, Jimmy. Look, $300 cleaners bill. You got $300 cleaners bill, but all your shit coming out is all plastic.
Heavy
start.
We went to the
Heavy start.
Heavy start.
Heavy start. Yes,
You had
sir.
to turn the jeans.
Shout out to
You
Ali.
gotta turn them
Heavy
motherfuckers
starts.
support. You better-
But anyway, check it out. But no,
You couldn't even imagine that, could you?
hey,
It
we
was at the tail end.
right. It was at the ass end.
You ain't never got your jeans starched to where you gotta break them apart.
You gotta break them.
You gotta
You
break
put your
them.
You don't
foot.
even know nothing about the blue
Yeah,
juice,
he
do. You don't even know
missed
about
that.
that blue juice, do.
No,
Stay flow.
Yeah, stay flow, son.
Hey, but
I don't know nothing about that.
Stay flow.
You don't know
niggas
nothing
in
about
New
that
York when we was walking.
That motherfucking red, shit begin with an A, and Hennessy, the Tupac shit, the blood.
Oh, you talking
Thug Passion.
No,
not Thug Passion. What is it? It was something else.
Alizé.
It was the red Alizé.
Hypnotic.
Thug Passion. That's what it called, Thug Passion.
Yeah.
That's what it is, Thug Passion.
What you
Oh
saying?
yeah, back to
Tupac and motherfucking Jonas.
I love New York.
yeah. I'm gonna get to you, Jesse. I'm gonna spin this off because he was in New York for a minute too. At the time you was there.
yeah.
At the time you was there.
I ain't never
But-
been above the Mason.
So look,
line.
we out there. I'm rocking the Carl Kanai. Hey, look, everybody else.
Hey, Dave, Z Cavaricci.
Hey, no. This is
every nigga I
hey.
ever met from the East Coast, I beat their ass.
Hey, but East Coast.
In what?
East Coast.
Hey,
Them
In
Every
what?
nigga I met from
He
the
was
East
in the
Coast,
he was in the
beat
circle.
their ass.
He was in
In
the
what?
circle.
Philly,
He
them
was in the
Philly
circle.
niggas,
In
them
what?
Philly niggas and them
In what?
motherfucking
In
Brooklyn
motherfucking
niggas.
Hank.
different.
And them,
beat
them
they
niggas.
ass.
Them,
I don't know
hey,
what breed of niggas you was dealing with.
Yeah, cause them
Hey,
them
you know niggas get back.
I
Listen
don't
to
take
me.
none away
I'm
from
not
St.
finna
Louis.
sit here and say them niggas wasn't fighting.
I don't know.
Who's
I
that?
don't know.
Can we stay on task?
We all on time.
No.
My 52.
We trying to
Let
talk
him
to this
know,
man
Tico.
about
My
when we was
My
in New
52.
York.
My 52.
You talking about what y'all was having?
Yeah, 52.
My 52 decent. I
52.
don't
Yeah,
know.
52.
Oh,
Deep.
oh,
So
oh.
y'all don't know about that 52.
Yeah, see y'all. Yeah,
What's that called?
that's from New York.
Oh, yeah,
You
that's
don't know about no 52?
Yeah,
What
that's
is
52.
I keep telling y'all, them
Listen.
it's crazy as a motherfucker.
Hey,
not-
tell him what
I'm
it is,
not
Tico.
saying-
Tell him what it is.
Listen,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey,
In no way, form, or fashion am I saying
The
we
52, look, let me tell you
East Coast.
something.
Nah,
can't
yeah,
fuck
I
with-
understand
I'm
what you're
not
saying. I
saying
understand what you're saying.
That 52.
I'm not
But
saying
but
it.
what I'm saying is this, right? If this is
I'm
theory,
not your
this is,
average nigga. I've been growing up doing
I dig
karate
that.
my
I
whole
dig
life,
that.
bro.
I dig that. That's what's up.
Right?
But if we just theoretically, if we was to get into it, I would beat you from your knees up.
Yep. And this elbow right
It's the
here.
same
And
way
I'm
The knees up. They
I'm
fight
telling you.
different. They fight different.
telling you how to go.
I'm not saying.
And I'm not no
I'm not
disrespect.
saying
Don't
you
take it
are
no type of
wrong.
way.
Listen, bro. Listen.
But that's why you said
Here, see, my
every nigga
question,
from the East
see,
Coast I
did
met,
y'all-
I beat they. I don't know what breed of nigga you ran across.
And listen, this is the thing you got to keep in mind, bro. Everybody been through something, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like this is a quote that I love, right? The quote is this: "It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener at war.
True.
Makes
What's
sense.
a true warrior though?
True. But
just
Now, what
told
was you saying?
What's a
We
true
got-
warrior though?
I just told you.
What was you saying?
my thing is that, bro, look, when we was in New York, my partners had on starch jeans, Nautica shirts. You know, that's when Nautica was popping. We colorful, super colorful out there. Niggas in New York out there, I had on the car canal with the Timbos. I'm walking in the, so we walking down,
$10.
we in Harlem, we on 110. We walking down, and every nigga, not every nigga, but most of the niggas we walking past, they looking at the normal saying, you know, normal. I call them normal saying because they dress like the starch jeans, the polos, and the Nauticas. But I had on the car canal shit with the Timbos, so they walking and they giving everybody else the what's up. But when they get to me, I'm getting a straight mean mug, like nigga. I'm like, damn. So look, it happened once. So we walk past another group of niggas. They get all my other niggas the what's up, and when they get to me in the back, they like, I'm like, damn. So where I had to like straight had to be looking back, Jimmy, because I'm in the back. I'm like,
It's because
one of the
they
niggas
know
up-
they not from there.
but
So they
know-
being cool with them. But you, nigga, so with you. You know what I mean?
That's what it sounds like.
That's
Yeah.
what, I know, but that's why. But I'm
That's what they
like,
do though.
but I'm just like, damn. I ain't realized that it was a straight problem with me. So we ended up meeting the weed dude at 7-Eleven. We was on. We was at the Howard Johnson. See, what's funny is Manhattan butt right up against Harlem. You know, I ain't like it's like the situation and
sure.
the tracks. You on this side of Delmar, it's all bad.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's how it is.
Yeah,
He
it's
know
just
I ain't
how it
lying.
is. It's just how
you
it
know I
is.
ain't lying. So look, so all the niggas that I was seeing there, so that day when we was in Harlem, all that was going on. So all the niggas I seen that day in Harlem, them niggas was out there getting money. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas, it was paper bag trans. That shit in the movies is, I can honestly say that shit is real. I seen it.
Yeah.
This nigga sitting out there, no shit, sitting on the front of BMWs in front of motherfucking Apollo. That strip right there where the
125.
Apollo is. Yeah. Look, they sitting out there in front of BMWs talking like me and you, Jim, we rapping like this. Niggas walking up, and these niggas folded up paper bags like it's out in the open. It's like they ain't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like us, you know, we all secretive. We get mad when they say weed on the phone. Nigga, what you trying to set me up? You know, these
Right,
niggas
right.
are straight open air transactions. So what's funny is all the niggas we saw in Harlem that day, we saw in Manhattan at the club scene that night. We seen the same cars, niggas was parked right behind. It was organized. You could tell these niggas was together.
Yeah.
Everybody had a BMW. All these niggas had big chains on. You couldn't tell who was the boss and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I seen a lot of organization out there. But it was just funny though. Them niggas said, man, either y'all from. So one nigga at the 7-Eleven, we go back. He stopped us. We was trying to get some weed. He was like, man, I ain't gonna fuck y'all over. So we was like, here, man, here go $50, man. If you run out with this punk ass $50, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no but $50. That nigga brought us back down there at Zip. You know, we like, damn. So he became my weed dude. He was in front of the strip. Said when they were the strip clubs, there was a bunch of little strip clubs with this little strip. So, man, he said, I asked him the same thing I'm asking you. And he said this, he ain't say the same thing. He said, man, look, dog. He said, these niggas, he said, they think y'all either from, and no bullshit, this is a true story. He said, man, they think y'all niggas from either St. Louis or Detroit. Man, we fell out laughing, bro. He hit it right. Didn't know.
But you want me to
Didn't
tell you
ask nobody where we was
Let
from.
me tell you what made that different though, them times, because there wasn't no social media.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? Because like I've been going to Chicago just like him my whole life. Right? And it's always, hey man, say her.
Not on me.
Oh yeah, they
That's
know
how I was
now.
when I was
Yeah,
a
they
kid.
know now, right?
But at
But-
the same time, it's also interesting because if you stay in these places long enough, you begin to talk like them.
True.
Right? And it's not no shocking shit or nothing like that.
It just happened.
It's just an interesting thing because as we all black in this motherfucker, right? It don't matter what we got in us, but it's a nigga and everybody sit at this table,
Oh yeah.
right? And we got this ordainedness about connection, right? Like we can have conversations that sound threatening to others, but to us it's not a threatening conversation.
Right.
Yeah, we just understand
It's
what you're
just a
saying.
conversation because we learn it. right? Now imagine if we all just end up at the motherfucking.
It's called being a grown man. That's all. That's all it is.
And that's why I asked the question earlier pertaining to.
It's called growing up.
What about the bullshit made you about this shit? Because like we all in entertainment, right? And it ain't no way I'ma see you doing some entertainment and not trying to help your entertainment if you want me to.
Right. Hey, I'm gonna say this one though. If I didn't know what I knew now, I mean, if I let me say I can say this.
If you knew
if
then
I knew
what
what
you
I
know
knew
now.
now back then, it'd be a whole different ball game.
But you ain't got the same tools.
Yes, I do.
It's not possible.
How?
We talked about this one before.
Because
everything keep advancing.
I understand
As far
that.
as
You don't have the same tools.
You
like
had the same tools, but the time release of it is different. That's why that's why it's a slow release.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, Jim?
Exactly.
Like my thing I tell people all the time, Jim, it's a lot of niggas still alive because we didn't have social media in our era. In our era. Because
it'd be a lot of dead.
I said, look, you get into a nigga at the skating rink, but the skating rink only pop every Sunday.
I don't even go off of that if I knew then what I know now shit, because at the end of the day, right? You've never stopped having dreams, right?
No, you ain't gonna never.
You never stopped having
Are they
ambition.
dreams or they
You never stopped having.
affirmations?
You never stopped having dreams turn into affirmations, goals, whatever it want to be. It all starts with a thought. Whether you was sleeping, you woke up and you thought about it. Whether you was sitting there watching TV, whether you was high, you thought about it. It all starts with that.
But okay, now, before social media,
That's a fact.
you didn't sit back and think. You didn't sit back and say, "Well, damn, I wish I could see this bitch right now because I'd tell her how I feel." Like you can see on your phone. That's what I'm saying. As far as you only privy to what you are privy to. Like you, if your dad is an astrophysicist, you may be privy to knowledge that me and Jimmy Daddy that work at Anheuser-Busch as a custodian. But what I'm saying, Cujo, but what I'm saying, I said privy to. So when you say privy to, that gives you an option. You know, it's there, but you privy to it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta accept it. Yeah. You privy to it. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people, dads who are super smart and they sons dumb as fuck. But trust me, that smart father then came at his son because don't know father that I know of would want their son to be a dumb, just be like, yeah, I want my son to be a dumbass. I don't think no man bring a child into this world and expect that of him.
It's like
that's why a lot of niggas dead then.
But it's like what Dave's saying though is it's like you can't watch this. You can't man. This is what I know to be true. You can't you can't dream about something that you haven't had some kind of conscious experience regarding this. It goes along the premise of you can't know what you don't know. So that's the realm that most people want to get to.
But it happens all the time.
Like
that happens all the time though.
What?
You don't know what you don't know.
Right.
You can't even think about what you don't know.
You don't dream about asteroids, do you?
You actually really do.
Nah.
And I ain't saying you don't know about
but you never
asteroids. We've
seen-
heard
Right.
that word, but you get what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you had watched a show, just one show in your life, my fault, Jay, because
No, go ahead.
you know what I'm saying? If you had watched one show in your life, just say you stopped on that one channel for a minute while you was on the phone with somebody, and just happened to not be paying full attention with part, that gets stored in your brain. Like you can't dream about a Gunani bird if
I was
you
just
ain't
gonna
never seen a
do that.
Gunani bird.
Yeah. That's what
You
I'm
see what I mean?
saying.
Because that way you can relate
They'll
it.
say, "What's a Gunani bird?"
So
Go ahead, talk to me. Talk to me.
you've never had a dream
Where I didn't understand what it was.
where you
That's
that
true. That's true.
or you know what I'm saying, and then
That's true.
yeah, you see what I'm saying?
You know what my dream?
What you
But
saying?
we
What you saying,
process.
Martin? I don't know what you're
He
saying.
right. Come on.
Like you never had a dream. You woke up from this dream
And
and
like,
you
what the
and you like what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah.
But you remember it. You remember it vividly as hell.
Yes.
Let's say 30 years.
And then it sparks something, and it sparks something in you to be like, okay,
But you know what? It was abstract. So what you talking about is abstract. But it was an abstract of things that I have either seen or experienced that are so deep into my subconscious, and sometimes it merges.
you think we got
It merges.
Facebook?
Like I might see a female, and instead of her having 2 breasts, she might have 3 breasts. I ain't never seen a female with 3 bucks. I'm just saying. It's right. It's I get what you
Hey man, how many shrooms you ate today?
Okay, so do you believe
that was her?
do you believe that your dreams mean something?
Yeah. My dream do.
See, I'm at a point in my life
But
where
have
I
you
don't
ever-
have dreams.
But have you ever had the same dream over and
Yes.
over
Mine.
and over?
Now that's one thing I cannot say I have done.
recurring.
I've never had
I
recurring
have.
dreams.
I've literally
30 years
had.
straight.
I can say I've had the same dream for at least 20 years straight.
Mine
What
is
was
30.
it?
Mine is 30.
Wow.
I always listen, regardless what I do, no matter what I have done.
And I
Every
cannot
time.
figure out what this dream means. I can't figure out what it means.
See, mine
Let me
is
ask-
I've even tried to look up like in them one of them dream books or Google some shit, but it don't make sense to me. Maybe because I don't what it's saying. I don't want it to mean.
Right. That's true.
You
Indeed,
know what I'm
sometimes
saying?
we don't want it.
Right, but I cannot figure out what this means. But I've literally had the same dream. I can say this since late
Like a couple of
90s.
times a year,
It's crazy because you
Or
in
like
that dream and you feel
all the time.
Not all the time, but at least
Keep coming
out of a
back.
year, I would say 3 or 4 times a year.
Mine's been 30
It's the
years straight.
same dream. I'm in
Every
the
night.
same place,
The exact
wearing the
same
same thing, going through the exact same thing, over and over
So
and
do you
over.
have
in the
that
dream.
The audience gonna love this,
Oh,
man.
my
The
God.
I've had
Hold
that
on, wait,
before.
wait.
The viewers gonna love
Because
this.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
I've had deja vu situations where I can sit here and tell you what you were, or I can say it with you, as
you
you're
was
great
gonna
saying
say.
what you're
Yeah,
great
I've
saying.
had that. Nah, I've had that.
I've done that.
I've
you
had
want me
that.
to tell you what's funny? My deja vu is with the clothes I put on. It'd be like,
Cool Joe.
no, it'd be like, in my dream, I might have this on and this happen, right? And then once I put my clothes on, it'd be like, yeah, da, da, da. Then I go out and I'm into my day. And then it's like, damn. I seen Dave with this with the motherfucking skull in front of him. Damn, I remember that New York hat because I like that one. And he got the 11 on the motherfucking STL. Like, and it'd be them type of things. Like, though it'd be like, you know, to me, I understand like landmarks of a dream, right? Like just being through. I was in a coma for motherfucking 6 months.
Damn.
Right. In the coma the whole time. I was in the Shaka Zulu motherfucking warrior camp. No, in my life, bro. Yeah, serious. Right. Shaka Zulu, my favorite movie, bro. Like in my mind, I know I'm a motherfucking Zulu. Right. So in this process, it's like, damn. So as I'm coming through, get back to it, and it's like, as I'm going through rehab and all this shit, and the military, you know, all my pilots, they right here with me. All us got blew up together. You know what I mean? Like, it's wild shit, right? So at the same time, it's like, you a motherfucking monster, nigga. Like, just the me and me.
Right.
Played football since I was 6.
Right.
But see, mine 30. My 30 is I see it every night I go to sleep. Every night. I'm standing at a podium. I don't see nobody, but I heard people. And I'm talking. That story, that same dream happens to me every day I go to sleep. I'm standing at a podium. It's black back there. It's dark. I heard the people. I don't see nobody. Is he coming? And I sit back and every day, and this is no lie. Go home, shit. My wife would tell you. I would wake up out my sleep and be looking around like, what the fuck? Is he calling me? Is he calling me, telling me to, hey, what you doing? And it's what I ain't put you here for. 30 years. This been 30 years. This been the 30 year. Every time I go to sleep, I'm standing at a podium and I'm talking to somebody, and you can see, I can see myself speaking, but I don't see nobody. Ain't nobody there. I can hear him. I don't see nobody. I see this guy calling me, telling me either it's a time to come home or is it time for me to stand up and telling me what he do. This is what I put you here for. Your goal is to talk. Your goal is to get in here and change these ways. That's 30 years, and that's scary. No different dreams. I might dream about smashing them or you know, every man gonna have that wet dream. You gonna think of it. But this dream has never changed. This dream always come every night I close my eyes. It might not come right soon as I close, but once I get off in that sleep, I can hear people saying, yeah, tell us woo, 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 woo. I can hear the crowd. That's a trip. I don't see nobody.
So Jimmy, how do you real real quick? How do you handle your post-traumatic stress disorder, your PTSD?
God. That's all I do.
Like, what is it? If you could explain to our viewers, what do it feel like to you? If you want to get into it, you don't have to.
What you talking about? Getting into
like how does your PTSD
I feel fucked up.
you?
I can see my mind. I can sit here like I'm sitting here with y'all right now. My mind is running 1,000 miles. As I'm talking to you guys, I'm not seeing. I'm talking to you, but I'm seeing different other visions of things that I done been through. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And people might say that's crazy. You got problems. You need help. No, I don't need help. I gotta deal with that. See, that's the problem with us today. We run from it. Mm-hmm. If you don't face it, you're not gonna get nowhere. Okay. You can have a tragedy in your life to where it'll fuck with you for the rest of your life. And all you do is, you might smoke a blunt, you might drink, you might eat, you don't even know you had a PTSD, whatever you want to call it. You might not know that you have it. But it's when you sit there, you could be sitting there and he could be talking to me. He could say, Jimmy, woo, 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 woo. And I'll be looking at him. Or he might not be there, and you'll be wondering like, damn, Jimmy, did you hear what I just said? No, because my mind is somewhere motherfucking else. Or the tragedy that I went through back in the day.
I got that. Flashback.
It's all you can never and how a young lady, Miss Green, how you doing, Tisha? If you see this, she was on the you know Miss Green, she was up with Tisha Green.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She was on y'all show. grew up with. Don't smile like that over there, Jay. Hey, Tisha got a man up his mouth. But anyway, she said, Jimmy, do you have PTSD? I'm like, no. She said, yes, you do. I said, no, I don't. She said, Jimmy, yes, you do. Cause I would we'd be talking, and I'd go somewhere else, and she'd be like, Jimmy, my mind clicking somewhere else. Cause what I really want to say is, and I say it to everybody, and I want to say this all to y'all, this shit ain't gonna stop in the street unless we stop it. And what I mean by the shit ain't gonna stop in the street, my generation fucked everything up. And what I mean by our generation fucked everything up when we pushed that what we did. We sold the crack to the parents that these youngins are out here that ain't got nowhere to go. We did that. We started the gang banging. This is before I'm talking about before these youngins. We showed them, because you always had a youngin that came up on you. You can ask any
Talk to him, Jimmy.
You had any youngin that knew me that I would fuck you up if you didn't go to school. It's one right now doing in jail for life. He doing life right now because he killed the motherfucker because I kept telling him, hey man, you gotta leave her alone. I don't fuck with her. Hey man, ain't no woman gonna act crazy like that unless you still smashing her, bro. If you walk away from this situation, it should be dead. You put yourself in the situation. I got another youngin that I told when he got in trouble, he just came home, he just did 22 flat. I got another youngin that I've been telling. I just lost my boy, shout out to Gotham City, man, my boy lost his son. That fucked me up, bro. It's going on a year now. I love him to death. They was all youngins, and every time I used to say, hey, I understand that you don't know me. I know your father. I understand that you didn't grow up with me. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, for me, bro, do that in a whole different way. You connecting this with this. You don't connect that with that. That's how you get fucked up. Oh, but I got it. See, how you gonna be slanging? You got static in the streets. How you handling business and you got other niggas? You got other niggas looking for you.
Shit don't go together.
I got youngest, man, and other youngest I know, man. They pulled up on me. OG, what's up? Pull me on service station lot. Kings Highway and St. Louis Avenue, Mo store. Kings Highway, the mobile, right there. Kings Highway and St. Louis Avenue. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They pulled. Jimmy, what's up? I ain't seen you. I be in the crib. I walk up to the car. I look down. I say, man, where the fuck y'all finna go to war with?
Chopsticks and everything.
That's just how they ride.
Yeah.
That's normal now.
Hey, y'all, Jay Savage in the building. My father, Jimmy. Jay Savage in the building. Uncle Jeff in the building. Jay Savage sit over there. He do this shit all the time. But he just soaking it up from the OG.
I
just say, he's soaking it up from the OG.
Hey, man, it was jewels. Hey, man, he was just dropping
Jimmy.
jewels.
Hey, look, I don't mean to cut him off, y'all. My mans, y'all know this is the legend, y'all, man. We ain't even got to go through all that. But we winding down to the last 10 minutes of the show, man.
Yes, sir.
But I just want to go around this table and ask these guys one question because it's all different backgrounds. It's all different age groups here. And I'm going to start this way, and we just going to go around the table. Like I said, yeah, we got 9 minutes, so be, to the point. But I just real talk.
Yes, sir.
Is it better to be feared or respected?
I like the respect.
Well, and elaborate just for a second.
Fear get you killed.
Facts.
On me.
So how many of y'all agree with that?
100%.
Right on the nose.
That's 100%.
100%, cool.
Because I had to get it. I had to, in order for me to live to see this 52, I had to earn the respect.
A nigga that feel you, if a nigga feel you, he already know what you're capable
I had
of.
to earn that respect.
That's why he feel you.
Yeah, I didn't come in here.
So in his mind, he has to get you before you get him.
If I respect you, I got some love.
Because some of the gangsters died from that fear.
So the next question would be, has the term love become
That
like
shit's
kind of too loose?
Yeah.
Kind of too loose. We're gonna go ahead and talk to him.
Love and the word bro.
On me.
Bro,
I can't love you if you ain't loyal.
Love and bro, like that shit is used too loosely. Way too loosely.
But see, we call people bro. We from the day like Jimmy, my brother.
Yeah.
We bro wasn't even the term. Bro was the white movie term.
But you saying
It
brother.
was the white movie term. We picked it. What's up, bro? We picked that up later. This is my brother. When Jim, like when we.
I mean, when a joker be like, "Yo, that's my bro."
Yeah.
He said a joke.
It's
like
too
my
much
baby
of
mama
that.
daddy, man, because that's what he called me, a joker.
It's too much of that.
Right.
It's too much. It's too much of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I say it's too much of that because what's my mama name? First of all, what's my mama name?
People call me bro.
Yeah, you talking about association.
I'm with you.
You don't even know my mama name.
Right.
We not that close for you to be like, yo, that's my bro. I just know you, man.
I like that.
I don't even know you. I know of you.
Oh, that's yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
That's me something different, yes, sir.
Yeah.
See, I got guys that I've been knowing for years, and when I see them, this is my thing. When I see you,
No, now see that's a difference because I got homies back on the East Coast, back home in New York. Like we've been knowing each other since 93, 94. We ain't never crossed each other, never had a falling out. It ain't no fake shit. It's just how 100 we are with each other.
right? But I'm saying when
We
I
call each other out when we wrong. We
right.
check each other on some grown man shit, so ain't never no issue. But I'm saying, if I just met you 90 days ago,
Right.
you not my bro.
Right.
no. I see,
We not.
I got you.
Cause we ain't even been in a situation where I gotta test your loyalty to me to even find out if you that fucking cool with me.
Right.
Yeah, I can't love
You know what I mean?
you unless I
Yeah,
got
I
loyalty.
don't-
No, but
do
I'm
that.
saying, I tell like Dave. When I see him, I love you, bro. And when I mean that, I mean genuine. I love this man because of the shit we came through. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't.
Motherfucker, you say I was weird for that
Yeah. What's that?
because
Tell
I
me
tell
you
another,
love
I tell another grown man, yo, I love
Damn
you.
right.
Hey man, understand this.
Ain't nothing soft and pussy about none of
It ain't
that.
never been
I
like
can
that.
see you right now, right?
I want for all y'all what I want for myself.
Right. I can see you right now, and tomorrow ain't promised.
Yeah, facts.
But if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't fuck with you, I'm gonna say, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, Steve, what's up, dog? How you doing? Whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? But if I fuck with you and I fuck with you, when I mean I fuck with you, I know what the fuck you capable of. You know what I'm saying? I know if I get into some shit, you got me.
I know when they say nigga,
Yeah.
on your way.
You know what?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You know
Go ahead,
what though?
Jay. Come on,
You know
Jay,
what
Jay.
though? It's a word that I use, man. I consistently use it. I address most of the people. Everybody is family. And when I say family, I don't mean that we got blood ties or I've been knowing you for. Man, my dad used to tell me, man, some of the things that we used to call each other. Me and my friends would refer to each other. People was like, y'all call yourselves some of the worstest names in the world.
Right.
Dirty,
Dog.
dog,
Yeah.
nigga, stuff like that. And he was like, why do y'all disrespect each other like that? I didn't understand. I wasn't mature enough to understand. But yes, that's derogatory. So I replaced all them different words with family.
Yes, sir.
If you show me that you ain't that, then it's what's up, homie.
But see, you got some.
I'm gonna take it to
some
somewhere else. And if you say, because some cats will say, well, I ain't your family. All right. Well then, what's up, homie? I ain't your homie. Then what's up?
You know what I'm saying?
Because now you take me to a different level.
I ain't even doing that. Fuck you. I ain't speaking.
Yeah.
I ain't speaking to you at all.
Let me
You
prime
sucking fat
example.
babies'
You
dick.
was a
Fuck
family,
about none of
right?
that.
I was out. Get my drink on like I do every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Herms, man. You know. Herms,
Yeah, come on, everybody talking
you know
about.
what I'm saying?
Everybody talking about.
I see a guy
What's
from
up, Jennifer?
I see the guy from the old days. Hey, shout out to Unc too, legend. Shout out to Unc. I love you, Unc. And I said, "What's up, fam?" He said, "What's up, cuz?" Whoa, hold on. I'm not saying that because I know what he on now. I know what he on because I know him. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "No, cuz." I'm like, "Hey, fam, it ain't even all about that."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He said, "You steady saying fam though." So I said, "All right." He gonna tell me, "Nah, don't give me that right hand. Give me the left." You got me fucked up now, bro. You got me fucked up now.
Yeah.
I love you to death. I'm not finna. Now you trying to make me disrespect myself. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even about that. I just say what's up, fam, to you because what's up? Like I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know my man, and I might see him, and I'm like, damn, that's old boy. What's up, fam? I'm not disrespecting you.
Right.
I might say fam.
That's how we talk in New York anyway.
But I'm just saying. You
We
know,
say that anyway.
Some young guys.
Hey, I guess I love
Some
New
people
York.
will misunderstand that interpretation of what you're saying because a lot of guys ain't in that mental state like that.
But here, hey, y'all look.
Niggas is too old to be on that goofy shit.
Man,
Hey, look,
It ain't goofy because you don't know what your neighborhood like, bro.
It's not
You
even
don't know
about.
what, it
But
is though.
in this day,
Like, you
in
gotta
this
think
in
about
this
like
day and
that.
age, if you 46, 50 years
Yeah,
old,
that's not a-
how are you still hanging on to a gang member mentality?
because they don't.
How many
That's all they
niggas?
got, a lot of them.
How many niggas are you out here killing every week in the name of this gang banging shit?
None.
Exactly. So why come at me on some gang banging mentality when I greet you?
But check this
If
out.
you ain't out here smoking niggas on a daily basis and you carrying this gang banging mentality, don't greet me with that.
Right. It
You know
makes
what I mean?
sense. Makes sense.
I can respect where you from. You can respect where I'm from. Not even knowing where the fuck I'm from. I ain't even gotta tell you I ain't from nowhere. But you can be from wherever you from. Okay, cool. But it don't have to be like all cuz and blood. And I mean, it's just what's up, bro?
Yeah.
What's up, fam?
Yeah,
What's
fam.
up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever. Just greetings to them up. Niggas just take this shit too far. I think.
But look, let me just say this before we go.
Love for self.
Hey, look, a real friend knows what friend not to call. That's all
got
I'm
that
saying.
shit
For y'all,
right.
for y'all, they catch that. Y'all catch it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was
And only reason I say that because my friends, my bros, my family, they know what I do because you are my friend, my brother, and my family. You know what I do. You know what I'm capable of. Me and you been hanging for 30 years. I'm not the nigga you call when it's time to go do that. I'm the nigga you call afterwards. If anybody get jammed up, I'm gonna make sure they family cool. Cause if all us gone, bro, who gonna do that? You see, I'm just that's all I'm saying though. And I was that guy. That's why when people come on this show, these guys have lived that life. I was there. You know what I mean? I wasn't a part of everything. Right. I wasn't a part of it, and I never claimed to be.
Dope boy, let me out the call, man.
Yeah, and I ain't mad about that.
Why not?
Hey, I get it.
Yeah.
If you ain't
You gotta know what you doing.
love it.
You gotta know your lane.
Hey,
Let me out the car,
Let
man.
me out the car.
I'm gonna
me
say
out the
this
car.
from the motherfuckers he hung around. I know Dave got out that motherfucking car.
Yeah.
I know he did, and I ain't talking about no ignorant shit. I'm just talking about the motherfuckers I knew he was with, how they moved. It wasn't they was on no gang banging shit. They was about that motherfucking money.
But
You understand
sometimes
what I'm
that
saying?
lane get clogged up.
Yeah.
To where niggas had to do shit the gang members talk about doing.
I'd rather be in money than rags.
You know what
I'll
I'm
tell
saying?
you that shit.
But look, Hey, it's 7 o'clock, man. We're going to let y'all get on the show. Hey, y'all, one more time, y'all. We're going to give it up for our brother Jimmy back on the show, y'all. Jimmy back. And he coming back. And then my man.
Montego.
Come on.
Montego from the
Montego.
Yeah, Montego.
Montego. We got to remember that, man.
Yeah.
I told y'all, he the one. Everybody on my pictures asking about who is that, who is that. Now y'all know who it is. Y'all can tune into today's show. It's the Tony motherfucking.
The motherfucking show every Sunday at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Oh, shit, almost knocked us up. Man, yeah, tell them about the socks one more time. Yeah, man, I'm going to order some shit. We going to rock.
The name of the company is Soul Expression Socks.
Soul Expression Socks.
SOLE Expression Socks, yeah. We customize any socks, any type of way you want it done. We can get it done for you.
Man. And we going to do business, man. That's what we do.
And I do merch orders. If you want merch, we work out deals where, the prices be cut.
Printing period?
Yeah, man, I do whatever.
You talking about like towels?
Man,
everything.
towels, socks, sports bras, whatever, bro. Whatever you want to brand yourself with.
You made them?
No, I didn't make that, but I can.
Gym Factory.
So whatever it is you want to brand yourself with, market yourself with, I can do that for you.
Y'all, Montego from the motherfucking show, and he
different,
does all
baby.
that 7 to 9, 7 to 8 every Sunday. They come right after us, y'all. So check him out. Y'all wanted to know who he was. He came on here and said who the fuck he was. My guy, man, we appreciate you. Like I said, my guy, how we went through the thing. I really don't know in person, but we've been
That's
in
another
the same space.
Another announcement too, but not to cut you off. I'm in record signing contract talks with Davies.
Oh, that's
Oh,
hard.
we were just
That's
talking about
hard.
that. Oh, we just talking about
That's
that.
hard.
Wait, say that one.
He in
Dave
contact
East.
with contract signed almost. Oh, he's doing something with Davies.
In talks with Davies.
I loves
to
Davies,
incorporate
bro.
it.
The big shout out, Davies.
Shout out
Jay
to
Sav
Harlem.
in the building. Jay, talk to him, baby. Tell him what's happening, what you got popping real quick before we get out of
They
here.
finna drop that video. Finna shoot another one. I think
Tell
I'm
which
finna
video.
drop.
They don't know we was there. They
that
don't
Billy
know.
Gunn. Finna drop that
Okay.
Billy Gunn. I think I'm finna drop the project in October. So,
What is it? EP or LP?
EP.
5,
No, I'm probably gonna do like 9.
7.
Do 7?
LP or 7?
I was on extended though. Put my own on that mug.
We're here. Management Cujo over there talking to him. Y'all, we
Hey.
gonna get all this together.
You know what?
Hey,
That don't
Jay,
sound
the
like a bad
historian in the
idea.
building.
Hey, y'all, man, signing off. I'm telling y'all, the Fly J Ali fashion segment will be showcasing them socks for my mans. I'm gonna have them.
Yeah.
You got a Fly Guy segment. We
You got your own segment?
Yep.
Fly
We
J
doing the
Ali
fashion segment, Jimmy. You
man, I had
know,
to come.
Cujo, tell the folks you holler at them, man.
Hey, one thing for sure, two things don't be misunderstood. Everybody ain't meant to walk in the streets, so some motherfuckers gotta stay on the sidewalk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, y'all, we out, baby. Appreciate you, hey.
Shout out to
I
y'all,
tell you,
man.
appreciate
St.
you,
Louis.
baby. Appreciate you,
Everybody
man. Like I
still
said,
in.
if you
What's
wasn't
up?
there, man, I want you to have your time, baby.
Bailey.